The themes of my films have always reflected my response to the immediate reality at that time. Whether it's Aakrosh or whether it's Drishti, whether it's Ardh Satya or whether it's Droh Kaal. So they have always reflected my concerns of that particular time and my response to the political reality, particularly the political reality of that period. And in the process, whether one likes it or not, the theme of violence has emerged as a very strong underlying theme of my stories. Like in Aakrosh, we had the violence in the context of social justice. In Ardh Satya, we had the violence in context of urban underworld and gangsterism. In Drishti, in Party, in that order, the party has the violence, though not seen very graphically, but constantly being referred to, again in the context of what you might call the revolutionary violence, the violence directed against changing the whole system. Then you have Vijeta, which has the violence as a legitimate form of, in the legitimate form of war. Tamas, communal violence. Then you have Drishti, which in a way has interpersonal relationship and the violence that can occur in such a situation without even raising a hand. And now this one. And in the meantime, the films that I have done for television, the adaptation of three European plays, out of that at least two, or in fact all of them, have this element of violence that constantly occurs in personal relationships, in family relationships, and in psychological terms between two people. So it has emerged as a kind of theme when I look back at it. And normally what happens is that my protagonist, I pick up my protagonist at a time when a major crisis occurs in his or her life. The resolution of the crisis requires a certain kind of choice, because that choice will determine his or her future course of action, the future course of his or her life, and the process by which he or she arrives at that choice usually is the film. And if you see my films in that context, you will see this pattern again underlying most of